Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to English grade 8. Students, I hope that you are doing well. Today we are going to study about different things that we find in a poem. Now, the learning outcomes that we have today are two actually, they are merged into one. We know that the main lesson contains a poem. So we will discuss and evaluate how authors use language, including figurative language, considering the impact on the reader. And then, after reading it, we will express preferences and opinions openly in responding to the text. So first, we will see that in a poem, you can find figures of speech. And all these figures of speech, when you combine them, that is a language which we call figurative language. Now, we need to identify each figure of speech, and today we will identify some, and then we will express our opinions about the poem, our interpretation, and our own thinking. Now, here goes your vertical linkage, which links this SLO with the previous grade. And to begin the lesson properly, students, I would like your attention for this brainstorming session. Now, we have a prompt where you have to imagine that you're writing a story. Now, how would you use language to create a sense of suspense or excitement? Yes, we will use those words, that kind of language which will make our story interesting and exciting and also mysterious for the reader to read it completely. Now, in the same way, when we are reading some poems, we identify that the poet uses so many different techniques in order to create an effect so that we read the complete poem, we like it, and we memorize it. All right. Now, here goes your main lesson that you can find in your book. Now, this is about Mother Earth Weeps. Here are some pre-reading questions that you need to consider before reading the main lesson. Number one is, how has human action affected the life of other living things? Then, make your prediction about the lesson after reading the title. So when you read the title, Mother Earth Weeps, what do you think about it? Yes, the Mother Earth, the earth which we are living on, is crying. Why? Because we are doing so much damage due to our activities and other things. Let's read the poem. What have we done to our Mother Earth? Look at the rivers, streams, seas, and lakes. Black with dirt, waste without seas. Mountains are denuded, forests have seldom trees. What have we done to our Mother Earth? Look at the sky towering above us, black with smoke and different form of gas. Air that we breathe, a danger to our health. Mother Earth weeps for our attention. She needs our care and loving protection. Let us spare our world from harm and destruction. Stand, move, and be a part of the solution. Now, in this poem, we know that the earth is not actually in a good condition because of our activities. We need to make things right. We need to identify problems like pollution and all the other related pollution and activities, and then we will try to eradicate that so that the Mother Earth stop weeping and it becomes better and greener. So this is the whole message of the poem. I hope that you enjoyed reading it. Now, if you focus on the language in the poem, we can find so many things. While reading the poem, I know that you must have had so many images in your mind, and you have to say something about it as well as a human being living on the earth. Now, We have these two comprehension questions. Number one, where we talk about imagery. What role do the images of rivers, streams, seas, and lakes play in establishing the theme of the poem? Then we need to see that how, in your opinion, in our opinion, why is it important for us to take care of Mother Earth? Why is it necessary to do so? Let's take the first question. We will be talking about imagery, and imagery is a figurative language. It's a figurative speech. Now, when we are reading the poem, the images of rivers, streams, seas, and lakes in the poem serve to highlight the pollution and degradation of natural resources. Yes, when we are reading these words, we can imagine and visualize the devastating condition of the earth. And why did the author use these words? The poet used them to highlight, to make it prominent that the pollution and degradation are ruining our earth. They symbolize the purity and vitality of nature, but the poem describes them as being black with dirt. Now, can you have a picture in your mind where something is black and there is a lot of dirt and waste without cease? The waste, we are wasting resources, we are doing pollution, and we are not stopping. So by using these words, rivers, lakes, black with dirt, and also waste without cease, you can picturize it. So these words will evoke an imagery and a visual in the mind of the readers. And in this way, we answered the question that what role do images of all these kinds play? Now, they make us visualize the problem so that we can understand them better. Next one, we have our opinion to share about the poem. We should take care of Mother Earth because it is our home. That's why it is important to protect our nature and Mother Earth. It gives us everything we need to live. Like from the earth, you're getting food, water, and air as well. If we do not protect it, we might run out of these things and have problems in the future. We may run out of water, we may run out of vegetables and other food that is growing from the earth. Let us work together to keep our planet healthy and clean. So this way we shared our opinion, because as a human being, you know, and you have seen the pollution around you, the waste pollution and other kinds of pollutions as well. The smoke, the black smoke, and the dirt and garbage laying around. So all these are actually very much important to take care of, and this is our opinion about it. So now till at this point, students, you can pause the video and share your opinions. You have to make a statement and then prove it that why do you think so? What is your understanding and your opinion? And you can share your experience and interpretation of the poem as well. All right. Students, in order to understand opinion and how do you express it properly in your answer, you need to follow this Oreo technique. It sounds really good and interesting. So what is an opinion? This is your belief or your thinking about something. So we expressed our thinking and belief about saving nature and saving earth. O stands for opinion, where you have to tell how you feel about something. Do you feel sad about it? Do you feel that this is a very situation of emergency, etc.? Then R stands for reason. We have to give reason, that why do you feel this way? What is the reason behind it? And then E stands for examples, where you have to give 1 or 3 examples of why you feel that way use the word because, just like we did in our previous example. Then stands for opinion, where you will restate your opinion and make it efficient and to draw emphasis as well. So students, by memorizing this Oreo technique, you can easily give and express your opinion about anything. You have to make a statement and then give reasons, and also give examples and then restate your opinion. All right. So when we are talking about figurative language, we find so many different figures of speech in the poem. Let's go through them one by one. First, we have metaphor, where the central metaphor of Mother Earth personifies the planet, giving it human qualities and emotions. This helps us connect with the earth on a personal level and empathize with its suffering as well. So this central metaphor, where personification is also used and the poet is giving direct comparison, so in this way we can realize that this is very much important, and that's why the poet used this technique. Now, if you talk about words that are giving you some images, we have vivid imagery, which is used to paint a picture of environmental destruction. Phrases like black with dirt, waste without seas, and denuded mountains, they are creating a stark and disturbing images of the planet's condition. And then when we talk about repetition, we know, if we go back, that there are some lines, some verses that are repeated. Just like this one. What have we done to our Mother Earth? And then it is being repeated again at the start of the second stanza. What have we done to our Mother Earth? All right. So you can see that there is repetition as well to make the readers understand that we need to think about it. What have we done to our Mother Earth? Am I contributing in the destruction? Am I a part of it? If yes, then how should I recover it? All right. Now, if we talk about symbols, yes, there are a lot of symbols in the poem which are giving us hints. This is also a part of figurative language. So, the black smoke and different form of gas. What do they symbolize? They symbolize pollution, because the black smoke emerging from the factories, there are different kinds of gases that are harmful for the environment and for people as well, and it is harmful effects on the environment and human health, both. So black smoke, if you think about it, black smoke is dangerous. It contains harsh chemicals, and gases are also harmful. It will affect the waters and other environmental elements as well. So these are some examples of symbols that we find in the poem. Here, students, you can watch this simulation link for better understanding, and your worksheet is attached in the resources. Thank you, students. Here are all your resources that you can find in the description of the video, and I hope that you will enjoy doing the worksheet. Now, we read the poem, we analyzed it including different figures of speech and figurative language. We also identified all those words that are giving us images and pictures in the mind. And finally, we also saw that how we can clearly express our opinions and preferences whenever we read something like this or any other poem or fictional text. Thank you so much, students. I'll see you in the next video lesson. Allah Hafiz.